having a lovely day. So today is Wednesday, which means today is Risha's Reflections. I hope that everyone's having a lovely Wednesday today. So last week's video, if you haven't watched it, I was thanking you all for the love and support and dedicated Risha's Reflections to all my subscribers. I don't really like calling subscribers. I know that's obviously like you subscribe to my channel, but I don't really like saying subscribers, so I kind of need to think of a name for you all, but yeah, I don't know about that yet. But yeah, that was last week's video, so if you haven't watched it, then please watch it. I'll leave it here somewhere, but I'll just leave it at the end of the video. So today's Risha's Reflections is going to be about anxiety. I have done a few videos on anxiety already, and a lot of people do find the videos very helpful, but today I thought I could speak about my anxiety a bit more, but also talk about the books that helped me deal with my anxiety and kind of like explain a lot more about how I was feeling and certain things that would help me with my anxiety and the books that I found helpful. But before we jump into that, make sure you follow me on Instagram. If you want to DM me, follow me. If you like yoga posts, positive posts, quotes, funny videos, then you will find that on my Instagram. And so yeah, I hope that everyone's having a lovely Wednesday today. Happy Wednesday, and I'm going to jump straight into it. I kind of started reading again properly this year. I used to read a lot. But I used to read like true stories, so like really like sad true stories, which I shouldn't have really done. because it's like sad, like they weren't like happy true stories, they were like the sad ones. And you know, I'm very emotional sometimes. I shouldn't have probably been reading them, especially when I was feeling down, very down it, especially when I was feeling very down then. But I've got a few books that I have read, and that one I'm reading right now that I wanted to show you that really have helped with my anxiety, because in these books there's like coping exercises and like tips and stuff that will help you if you are either worrying, if you have panic attacks, if you're just anxious and stuff, then they will really help you. So the first one that I read was this one. I think I've shown you this one before, guys, but this is one. The Light. This is one. And it's called The Anxiety Solution, A Quieter Mind, A Calmer You. So I got this book in January, and I didn't read it until May. I'm going to say May. I didn't read it until May. And it didn't take me long to finish. I finished it quite quick. I tend to, because normally like with YouTube, like I'll do videos and then I'll edit them, and they can take like all day sometimes. So I normally like say, okay, make sure you read 10 pages of like the book I'm reading that day, just like for a plan, because I like to plan things out. But yeah, this book was very, very helpful. It has loads of tips. She also talks about her anxiety and the things that helped her. All different types of anxiety, why you might have anxiety, tips. She's talking about certain foods that you eat that can make you quite anxious. So for example, caffeine is one. I don't really have caffeine. I don't drink. If I do drink tea, then it's decaf. I don't drink coffee anyway. I don't really drink like Coke or Pepsi anymore. But caffeine, alcohol, smoking. Obviously I've stopped smoking, guys, still not smoking, but just she'll let you know about certain things that can affect your anxiety. But this book was so helpful. I've even highlighted like a lot of things. I don't know if you can see, but I've highlighted like so much because it was so helpful for me. It was helpful because I know that other people have anxiety, but a lot of people don't really talk about it. And in this book, she's obviously, this is an anxiety solution book, but she dived deep, and I just found it so helpful. But I would highly recommend, because it just helps you with dealing with anxiety, okay? And it was so helpful for me, so helpful. I will always go back to this book. That's why I've highlighted things. But if you're wanting this book, then I'll leave the link to this book in my description. It's from Amazon. I'll leave it in the description below for you. But this is one of my favourite books, so this is one of them. So this is another book. Somebody gave me this to read. It's called How to Stop Worrying and Start Living. So basically the title says it all, you know, how to stop worrying and start living. So this is very helpful if you're a worrier. I'm a worrier, okay? I overthink things a lot. I don't really overthink things as much anymore, but you know, sometimes I do overthink things a lot. So this was very, very helpful for me. This one also gives you tips to stop worrying and start living. It also talks about your mental attitude, stuff like that. A lot of these books give you tips and stuff, which I think is fantastic. For me, I've done counselling before, and counselling helps me a little bit, but not fully help me. But for some reason, reading books like this helps me. I don't know about anybody else, but it helps me anyway. But this is highly recommended as well for you if you are a worrier, because worrying can be very, very stressful and it's not very healthy. I'm also going to leave this in my description down below. I'll leave the link so you can click and buy it, but this is highly recommended as well. So the next one that I'm reading right now, I'm really enjoying it. I'm so happy that I got it. I'm so happy. But this is the one that I'm reading right now. It's called Good Vibes, A Good Life, How Self-Love is the Key to Unlocking Your Greatness, Vex King. This is it, can you see? I'm not finished it yet, okay, but I'm on page 7A. Okay, I'm on page 7A, and it's so good. Honestly, you get little quotes in here. Let me see if I can find one for you. Get like little pages like this, look. I've also highlighted in here. So you get little pages like this, look, if you can see, and there's like little quotes on them. And that's all the way through the book as well. I've come across a few of these already in the book. See, look, like you get ones like that. But if you want good vibes, positivity, all that stuff, then this book is fantastic, okay? Because I'm all about that life. I'm all about the positivity. I'm all about the positive vibes. I'm all about self-love. And this book is the best thing I've bought all year. Okay? I really can't preach it enough. This book, out of all of the books that I have showed today, this one is the most highly recommended book I would give you, because it's not just about anxiety, about everything, about self-love, about confidence, about time for yourself, positive thinking. It talks about everything. Every chapter is about something different, so it's not just about one thing, which is fantastic. It talks about meditation, just about good things that would help you in life, and I really do live for things like that. I'm also going to leave the link to this one in the description as well if you want this one too. It's a little cute book as well. Like, it's so cute. Like, compared to this one, look how cute it is. It's so cute. But yeah, I've obviously not got through this book yet, but yeah, I would really recommend it. But all the books I've mentioned today, if you want to think more positive, more confident, self-love, everything positive, and if you want to help yourself, then these books that I've shown you today, they're all going to help you, okay? All these books will help you. I'll leave all of these books in the description down below. I'll leave the links so you can click on it and then you can buy them. And if you do buy any of these books and you read them, please let me know how you get on. Someone that I know got this book not long ago and she loved it, so yeah. If you do buy any of these books, then please let me know how you find them. I'd love to know. You can message me on Instagram and let me know how you get on with them. Anything. So that was today's video. I just thought I'd show a few books that had helped me along the way with my anxiety, overthinking, negative thoughts and stuff like that. I hope that people found this video very helpful. Let me know if you have read one of these books already, and let me know how you thought it was, and if it helped you in any type of way as well. But anyways guys, I hope that everybody has a lovely Wednesday today, filled with positive vibes, positive energy and stuff like that. Thank you so much for the love and support. I always say this, but I really do appreciate you all, so thank you so much. But anyways guys, I'll see you soon. Bye.